Jenson, you've been showered with awards this year already, the biggest one being the World Championship, but these awards are awarded by fellow racing drivers. Is there something special about that?
Of course, it's always nice when fans are supportive and what have you, but it's very special when it comes from another racing driver, especially the Graham Hill Trophy. That means a lot, and with his family on stage, it was a very emotional feeling, and I'm very proud and privileged to have been awarded that. So
we've got a great sort of racing heritage in this country. Do you now feel that you're sort of part of that grand tradition?
I hope so.
Forward?
No pressure. Hope so. No pressure. I hope so. I am very patriotic, and for me, having the British Grand Prix is so important to me, and I'm happy that we can say that we have the British Grand Prix now for the next over the next decade, and I really want to put on a good show for the British fans and the British public, because I feel that Formula One is a very British sport. There's a lot of people that work within Formula One that are British, and if you look back in the history of Formula One, there have been a lot of fantastic drivers that have achieved so much. So it's nice to be one of the drivers that's been able to achieve my dream, which is to win the World Championship. Back to back with Lewis, and hopefully there are many more in the years to come.
Speaking of Lewis, an all-British team next year, moving the British heritage on yet further. Great challenge for you, fantastic prospect for the fans. You're looking forward to it, I'm sure.
Well, it was always going to be a difficult decision for me, because I've been with Brawn and obviously it was Honda before that for 7 years. So for me to make the decision to move was very difficult. I've got a very good relationship with everyone within the team, but our aim was always to win the World Championship, and I've achieved that. We've achieved that together. And now I feel like I need a new challenge. I think that we all love challenging ourselves, and this is a big challenge, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Racing against Lewis in the same team, working with Lewis, but racing against him, and also driving for McLaren. I think it's going to be an exciting year next year, but there's a lot of hard work needed before that. But I hope I hope the British public are happy with my decision. It's very interesting, I think, for British motorsport to have 2 world champions in a British team, and I just hope that we have a good car next season and we can perform.
Everybody knows that you withstood tremendous pressure successfully this year. Do you think you'll be racing with a little more freedom to some extent next year?
Yes, I mean it's been a very stressful season. It started so well, and then I had a couple of tough races, and certain races where the car wasn't where I would like it to have been. Plus I made a couple of mistakes, so it was difficult, but I got my head around it, I think, and I proved in the last few races that I could get it back on track after a few tough races in this season. And I came away with the championship. So I've been through a roller coaster of emotions this year, and that's going to help me next year. I'm definitely going to be a stronger person and a stronger driver.
Can you take a break now before you get back to the training?
I have a few more events to go to over the next week or so, but it's really good because after the last race you feel the emotion building inside you after winning the World Championship, but you spend a lot of days away from racing, so most of the time you wake up in the morning, you don't really think about it until someone mentions it. So coming to these events, especially this event, the emotion comes back and you realise what you've achieved. So I'm having a lovely time here, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there and experiencing it.
Jenson, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.